Now we're going to have a look at the Array.distinct method. And the distinct method is used to take an array that has duplicate entries in it and ensure that there are only single occurrences of those entries. So it's quite straightforward. We're just going to create an input array. So we're going to let input be an array, and we define those like this. And we're going to put some duplicates in here. So we're going to do 1, 1, 2, 4. Let's do 2, 3, 4, like that. Okay, so we can see here that we have plenty of duplicates in this, and what we're going to do is we're going to send this input to the array dot and then distinct, like so. All right, and what this is going to do, this method, is it's going to cut away all the elements of this array that are duplicate, and it's only going to keep the first occurrence of the elements. So what we would expect to see, and you're going to see that when we execute, is that only the first occurrence of the elements prevail, and that's going to dictate what order these ultimately end up in. Because you could remove the duplicates in many ways, and depending on which way you do it, the ordering of the elements in here are going to change. So I'm just executing the code now, and we're going to give it a second so that it prints what the output of this is. And yeah, once we do, we're going to see the ordering here. Okay, there we go. So the input array is this, like we saw, and the output array is 1, 2, 4, 3. And if we look at the original array that we had up here, you can see why. So the way this function works is it looks at the first element and sees that it's a 1, and we haven't had any 1s yet, so it passes it through. The second one, we have a 1 again, and that's already been occurring in the array, so that's going to be discarded. Then we get to the element with a value of 2 here, and we haven't had a 2 yet, so we're going to include that. Same thing for number 4. Then we get to number 2, and we're going to exclude that because we already had 1. Then 3, and that one we're going to include because we haven't had a 3 yet. And finally another 4, but we're going to exclude that because we already had 1. So you can see that this is what causes the ordering 1, 2, 4, 3. Okay, so that was a very quick overview. I hope that helps, and see you in the next video.